Alright guys, today I'll show you how to change your hardwired smoke detector. So let me show you how to change your smoke detector going from this to this.
Bonjour, je suis Frank of Altry et je suis le gars qui a pris un smart électrique et qui l'a transformé en déneigeuse.
Creamy peanut butter. Your girlfriend's gonna love it. Alright guys, about smoke detectors, there are different kinds of smoke detectors. There's smoke detectors that have built-in batteries, there's smoke detectors that have carbon monoxide also built into them, and then there's also smoke detectors that are smart smoke detectors that with an app they'll let you know when there's a fire in your house or actually smoke in your house, and that you can silence if you have a false alarm. So these are some of the smoke detectors. You have some with built-in battery, just a regular smoke detector. You have some with a front-loading battery like this one here. This is usually what I install in houses. This one here, it's just a different model from the original that I had in my condo. And then you have the smart smoke detector, which is very good to have when you have a condo or a loft like I have here. I have 14-foot high ceilings, and they put my smoke detector 13 feet up in the air, where if it rings, there's no way I can silence it. But with an app on my phone, I can silence it, and I'm okay. You know, you burn some toast or you burn some bacon, and that smoke detector goes off, and you're stuck with it ringing for 2-3 minutes while all the smoke clears. If you have an app on your phone, well, you can silence that alarm for 15 minutes if you want with the app. So I'll show you how to install this. It's very simple. Anyone can do it. Even your little old grandma can install this. There's usually 3 wires connected to this, like you can see here. And like I'll show you in the installation video, you only need to connect the white and the black. The red is only if you have multiple smoke detectors in your house. So let me show you how to make the installation, and give it a thumbs up. While you're waiting there, give a thumbs up to that video, because this video is sponsored by all of you guys. If yours is 10 years old, you have to, by law, you have to change it, and also for your security. If you want to know if your smoke detector's expired, there's always a printed date somewhere around the side of it. And in this case, you can see there's a little label over here, and it usually tells you the build date and the expiration date. All these smoke detectors have a lifespan of 10 years. This one here has a built-in battery, so around 9-10 years, it's gonna end up giving out, depending on how many times it lost power. I mean, your smoke detector can still be working if you've never lost power in 10 years. Personally, here where I live, we rarely lose power, so the battery, it lasts longer than 10 years. Some of them are better than others. But anyways, saying that, it's just better to change your smoke detector when the due date comes along. I mean, you can get smoke detectors anywhere from $12 all the way to $200, depending on what features you want on the smoke detector. But I believe spending 40 bucks is better than losing your life because you have smoke in your house and you die from that. Because most people die from smoke inhalation. Here we go. We're gonna take off the smoke detector. You're gonna see, you just have to twist it. It pops out. There's a little wire connected in the back. You just unclip it, the smoke detector. You can throw it away, and as you can see, there's a expiration date on it. I don't know if you can see the date, and it's normal that it's going to start chirping because it has no power connected to it, so it's going to start chirping, so don't worry about that. Then you have your mounting plate that's screwed on with 2 screws, and your hardwired that's connected to power inside. If you take a tester, you'll see that there's power. What you can do is you can put your tester on there, and you can go to your breaker box and turn off the breakers. I personally don't turn off the breakers because if you don't touch both wires together, there is no danger. And you could always leave your twist, your wire twist on one of them to protect yourself. So we take our screwdriver and you loosen up the screws. You don't have to take out the screws all the way out. Just have to loosen it so you can twist off the mounting plate. And as you can see, whoop, I actually unscrewed it too much. Mounting plate comes straight off. And you'll see your connections. You'll have a black and a white, and sometimes orange or a red wire. The orange and red wire are seldomly used. That's if you have multiple smoke detectors in an apartment or in a house, which will be linked together. So if one rings, they'll all start ringing. So in small condos like where I live, we don't usually use the red wire, so you don't have to worry about that wire. You just undo the wire twist, and you can always put the wire twist back on the wire, and then you undo the other one. So as long as you don't touch these 2 wires at the same time, there's no danger of you getting electrocuted. But if you feel more comfortable, like I mentioned before, you can always turn off the power at your breaker box. So you take your new smoke detector, take the mounting plate, and all you have to do is twist it on and then just screw it. Don't over tighten it because you might crack the mounting plate, just enough so it's a snug fit. And then you take your connections, your wire connections from the new smoke detector, something like this. This one has a backup battery that you can change. You pull out the safety tab so the battery starts working. And as you can see, this one is a front loading backup battery, which you can change before the 10 years is up if it starts ringing or anything like that. So you take your 3 wires, your connector, and like I mentioned, the red wire, we don't use it. It's usually taped up or protected with a plastic, so you leave it there. All you have to take care of is the white and red, the white and black. So the reverse, you just connect your black wire with the wire twists. And a way to know that if it's well done, you pull on the black wire, and if it doesn't come out, that means it's well connected. Then you connect the white wire. Do the same thing, pull on it, doesn't come out, and then you can put them back, everything back in the box. Make sure you don't squeeze any of the wires behind the smoke detector. So you have your connector, you take your new smoke detector and you connect it right here in the back. There's usually 3 pins, so make sure you push it in the right way. And there you go. You know it's well connected. And then all you have to do is twist it back on. And that's it. and you can do a little test. And you know it's working. So if you have a flashing red light every 30 or so seconds, you know it's well connected, and that's pretty much it. I hope this helped out some of you. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, if it helped you out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you think I did something wrong, put it in the comments too. Please subscribe, it helps me out to make future videos, because you guys are the sponsors of these videos. Thank you, have a good day.